Hello and welcome back to the aminoacidstudies.org video channel. Today I would like to walk you through the erectile dysfunction article, which equally applies obviously to impotence issues. These are defined as a man not being able to have an erection sufficient for sexual intercourse over the period of 6 months, really. There is even an official test which allows you to evaluate the severity of your erectile dysfunction or impotence. So it's well worth looking into this. In this article, you will learn about the causes and how common it is, and how, in fact, the Nobel Prize was awarded in 1998 to research related to erectile dysfunction. The interesting thing is that there are several very different causes of erectile dysfunction. They can be hormonal, psychological, they can be side effects of medication that you're taking, and then they can be physical, actual problems in the penis itself. But the most common cause of erectile dysfunction and impotence is probably issues with the cardiovascular system. You may or may not be aware that cardiovascular disease is the biggest killer in the Western world above the age of 45, and kills even more people than cancer above the age of 45. So this is a very serious issue to be aware of. Cardiovascular disease obviously includes coronary heart disease, strokes, and heart attacks, and they are most commonly caused by high cholesterol, blockages in the arteries, which then break off and block some of the arteries either in the heart, which is the heart attack, or in the brain, which is the stroke. So extremely dangerous stuff. So interestingly, in 1998, the Nobel Prize was awarded to the research by Dr. Ignaro and his colleagues on the messaging molecule called nitric oxide. This messaging molecule is a neurotransmitter and enables the process in the penis of actually trapping blood in the cavernous spongy body. This is very important, obviously, because it's critical for the mechanics of the erection to happen in the first place. So it's very well worth watching this. And basically, since then, this has given rise to a large number of supplements, food supplements, consisting of the amino acid arginine, which are sold to help with impotence and erectile dysfunction. The theory, and in fact the research, the results of the clinical studies are that if you take over 3,000 milligrams of arginine per day, which is, by the way, conditional amino acid, which means that your body can manufacture it itself, but it does need it in times of higher demand. It's beneficial to supplement it with the use of food supplements. If you take 3,000 milligrams per day together with pine bark extract, also called pycnogenol, then this has a very strong and beneficial impact on your circulatory system, which ultimately gives you a huge amount of health benefits, such as a stronger immune system, better energy throughout the body and throughout the day, and better digestion, and of course ultimately for the male a stronger erection, because the blood is able to flow into the penis and stay there. The article also introduces some products here which are proven to have an impact based on the clinical studies. So there is Amitamine M40, Dr. Benson's Amino X Men, Vigorine by Amino Expert, and then there is a conclusion here. The videos on the website are well worth watching, especially the one about on the research by Dr. Gennaro on the beneficial effects of arginine, and the article here on the psychology of erectile dysfunction, especially the excessive use of pornography over many years, which is a very interesting TED talk here by Gary Wilson with some really interesting research, especially how internet pornography causes impotence in young men because basically of excessive dopamine exposure to the brain over several years. So very interesting stuff. Thank you very much for watching and enjoy the article, and see you in the next episode.